Hello again. Welcome to Lab 3.3.11 from Cyber Associate course from NetAcad from Cisco. This lab is a pretty simple one, which is about only to show you the differences or the power of PowerShell and the difference between PowerShell and CMD or command prompt. So as you can read here the background on or in the scenario that PowerShell is a powerful automation tool. It is both command console and a scripting language. So in case of CMD or command prompt, the one that you already know, I guess. So there it's like a prompt, but here in PowerShell, it's like also can be used as a scripting language. So the goal in this lab is to execute some of the commands that are available in both command prompt, the CMD one, and also in PowerShell. PowerShell also functions that can create scripts to automate tasks and work together with the Windows operating system. Okay, so for the first task here, we need to open both of them. So the first one is PowerShell and the second one is command prompt. So when you click here, then PowerShell is going to be there. And it's similar to, as you can see here, PowerShell is written. So now I'm using a PowerShell. And I also can open a CMD, which is this command prompt. And as you can see here, then there is here a command prompt. So they are not the same. And as you can see here, then there is the install the PowerShell for a new feature. However, but here what I wanted to highlight that there is a Windows PowerShell here and there is a command prompt. Okay, so for the first task, what we need to do, so we'll try to do some commands in both. So dir, as you already know here in PowerShell, it has the same results in the command prompt. Also, you can use ping, you can use ipconfig, for example. So ipconfig, and here is also if I type ipconfig, so I will see the same results. Okay, so till now everything is the same. This is what was mentioned here. So you can try other commands, ping, cd, and ipconfig. Now the next is to explore the cmdlets, which is a tool that is used in PowerShell. So this is going to be only here. So cmd shell is a way that you write a command in a form of a verb noun. So you can see here the verb is get, and then there is a hyphen or minus, and then the alias here, which is going to be here the noun, and then you can write the command. All right, so as you mentioned, as it's written here, to identify the PowerShell commands to list the subdirectories and files in the directory, then you can write get and then get alias and then directory. So this is only going to work in the PowerShell. So if, as you can see here, if I write, then this is the output. If I write it in the prompt, if I try to copy this command and I try to put it here, then it's going to be done. This is not recognized as an internal or external command because this get alias there, it's a form of PowerShell, not for CMD. Okay, this is one thing. Also, you can use this get child item. However, so you can figure it out what is mentioned, what is going to be the output. If you just try to put something here, then this is the output. As you can see, it based on your machine, of course. For more detailed information about CMD-let, perform an internet search. So you can write or ask ChatGPT or whatever you want. So you can get information about CMD-let. All right, so now let's explore the netstate command using the PowerShell. So if you already know the netstate command. So to see options related to this, so you can, now I am in netshell or PowerShell, sorry. And here I am listing, as you can see, display protocol statistics and the current TCP IP network connections. So this is the output of netstate -h. Also, if you would like to have something related, but first let's do the same command here, and as you can see, the same output. And here I can also display the routing protocols or routing table. So I can type netstate then -r, and this is the routing table. As you can see, IP version 6 route table, and here IP version 4 route table, and so on and so on. Okay, so this is the output. What you see here, of course, it's varied. And also we can use an administrator feature when we run the PowerShell. So if I go to PowerShell again and right click here and run as an admin, then it's going to ask me for the permission, and then I have an administrator Windows PowerShell, which is not the same like this. Okay, so here I can also type a command, this one. So let's see the output here, and as you can see, the output there, when I try to run it in the normal one, then it's going to say that the request operation requires elevation. So here you are not an admin, you cannot do this. And if you would like to try to do it here, then also you have the same output. So this means that you need to run this in PowerShell, which is an admin. Okay, so here you have an administrator PowerShell. Okay, so this is about to display the CP connections in the prompt. Okay, so also you can do the same with the task manager. I'm not going to go through it. You only understand the concept is fair enough. And here is the task that you can delete or empty a recycle bin using PowerShell. So there is the command clear recycle bin. And here is the recycle bin. So let's try to do this. And of course, yes. And as you can see now, automatically the recycle bin is um, empty now. Okay, so that's all for this video. There, remember, you have CMD, which is about command prompt. Here you have a PowerShell, where you can also have scripts, and here you have an administrator level that you can use for some specific commands. That's all for this video. Thank you very much, and I will see you next video.